Welcome guys. Hello introverts. It is I, the introvert, more commonly known, as Intro. Let's start a Stellaris playthrough. This will be a non-edited playthrough, because I have seen many full playthroughs in one episode, but I'd like to help out some people who may have questions about this game. So this will likely be a Let's Play tutorial. A little bit more about me, intro, don't forget. I do have about 900 hours in Stellaris. I don't think I'm very good at it. I'm not great, for sure. But just to give you guys a little bit more information about me, I did get Stellaris the day it launched. I remember actually staying up late at night, watching the Blorg stream that they were doing as a preparation for the launch. It launched, I actually remember this day quite well. It launched at 7 a.m. my time, which is Central Standard Time in North America, and I had to work at 9. So at 7 a.m. I downloaded it, I bought it, I went to work. I didn't get to play it until 6 p.m. that night. So, that day at work I was just all excited to play this game, and now that it's out, I was like, yes, let's do this. A little bit more about me. I do Twitch daily, Central Standard Time, around 8-9 p.m. Maybe a little bit later, around 10. I will try to upload this Stellaris game daily. It'll be about 20 to 30 minute videos. So yeah, I've got an idea. I will be working with some mammalians. Here we've got this lovely creature here in the Arctic world. What we're gonna call him is Zum. The Pearl will be Zumai. And their biography. Okay, this is kind of where I want to go with this kind of RP lore thing. Is Earth is now in pieces. After the second great ice age, human beings fled to the equator to seek shelter from the ice sheets as they make their way across the globe. Over the course of 100 years or so, a new species arose from the poles, north and south, that thrived in this environment, the Zum. The Zum now control the planet and have enslaved the humans. So you kind of see where I'm gonna go with this. It's going to be a fanatic authoritarian run, but a little bit more. We are just gonna do humanoid names because we are on Earth, even though we're gonna call it Prime, because Earth that's the slave's name for this planet. We don't need to know that. Our traits. Let's first work on government and ethics. We're gonna go fanatic authoritarian. And since we did take over the humans, I think we should probably go militarists. Yeah, because we could go xenophobe. But I'll be playing on Grand Admiral, so I will need some sort of relations with people. I think we'll go militarists and fanatic authoritarian. And then for civics, the one that I wanted was the syncretic evolution, where we start the game with 12 pops being of another subsurfing species, which we're going to make humans. And warrior culture, army damage plus 20. Not that good. Replaces entertainers with duelist jobs. Duelists turn alloys into unity, amenities, and naval cap. The unity, but it's just changing out alloys. Alloys are really one of my harder things to get on Grand Admiral. Police state is stability. Don't need that. National zeal. War exhaustion gain minus 10, claim influence minus 10. That's not bad, it's not the greatest. Minerals from miners plus 1, mining guilds. Merchants, capital buildings produce merchant jobs. Merchants also produce 2 unity. We could go down that route. Functional reduces build cost and upkeep for all buildings and district. See, that's I think people overlook this one quite a bit, but I think it's a really good, cheap way to overall save on upkeep, which is alloys for some buildings, gases for others, you know, minerals and environmentalists, consumer pop goods, effective bureaucracy, admin cap, ship fire rate for distinguished admiralty, sorry, I can't speak. Cutthroat politics as the edict cost goes down. Corvée pop growth from immigration and resettlement. We can go Byzantine. Pop amenities usage. Adds more administrator jobs. Not bad. Barbaric, we're not doing barbaric. When we go Imperial. Aristocratic elite. Government level cap increased by 1. Capital buildings replace some administrator jobs with nobles. Can construct noble estate buildings that add additional noble jobs. We could do aristocratic. Add some nobility because, you know, the earth scum. Those humans. We don't like them. So we are a star empire. Perfect. Let's work on some traits. Now what we do want are rapid breeders. No, slow breeders. We will be slow, but our humans will be fast. Yeah, we'll be slow breeders just because we are from the frozen North Pole, which we move a little bit slower. We're not quite with it. But we will be natural engineers. We want that trait. But we will be... We're not gonna really be working a whole lot. Intelligent. That's for a 10% boost in all sciences, which I think we should get, right? That sounds about right. Okay, and then we have... let's see, we have 1 more point and 2 more picks. So we can choose quick learners, leader experience gain, talent has leader level cap. We don't need to worry about strong. We can be weak, because we won't be doing any fighting. Our slaves will be doing all the fighting. We have 1 point left. We can be charismatic. Resilient. Is there a to charismatic, I guess. Do more amenities. I'll take off natural engineers because that just doesn't make sense. We will be adaptive. And we will be communal. Oh. Enduring. We'll live a little bit longer. We may not be we may be slow breeders, but we'll live longer. So we'll be slow breeders, intelligent, weak, adaptive, and enduring. Because, you know, we live in the North Pole. We are good. They're going to be humanoids, just regular plain Jane humans. Human is the name. And slaving is the game. Humans. Human. Just go like scum. Human. Look at a history book. Right, let's look at a history book. You will have a humanoid named 2 human traits. Their happiness goes up, their resources go up, so we will make them industrious, rapid breeders, you guys can be repugnant, bleeding, rapid breeders. I think I'd rather just have them, instead of rapid breeders, we'll go ingenious for energy credits. So we'll be really good at minerals and really good at energy credits, and then we don't care about their leaders, they won't have any, and they won't be doing any amenities. Maybe we can get something else in there that's non-adaptive. We're not doing slow breeders. No, I guess that's the one that we go for, is the repugnant. Here we go. So we're gonna be on a frozen Arctic world in the Sol system. Home world's gonna be named Prime. Star name is Zum, named after our lovely species. Our city is going to be the Mammalian City. We did the government ethics already. Advisors.
Maintaining state cohesion as we venture into space presents a unique challenge. We shall face the challenge head on, and we shall be stronger for it.
Yeah, that works. The Zum Empire. Hegemony, the Galactic Zum Empire. There we go. We'll just be called the Zum. Flag, we're gonna go with this purple on purple, with this Legion design in the middle, which I think looks nice. Our ship appearance is going to be avian, because I like the way they look, not for any real reasons. And this is Alamano. He's male, he's the emperor, and we have the look of the decadence of the window with the nice wool coat, because it's cold. Or is that a feathered coat? Maybe that's a feathered coat in an Arctic world. And there is everything about our lovely Zum Empire. So we'll save this, and let's check we'll do a medium star map. Spiral. AI is 18, advanced is off, 3 fallen empires, 2 marauding empires. Everything is at normal except primitive civilizations. They're at 2 times. Mid game is 2300, end game is 24. Victory year is off. We'll just keep playing until shit goes down. We're gonna go on Grand Admiral, which is the highest. Scaling difficulty is on. AI aggressiveness will be high. Empire placement will be random. Advanced neighbors on. Hyperlanes, good. Guaranteed habitable worlds is 2. Carabineers is on. And Iron Man is on. Let's begin the lovely Zum Empire. Alright, so while that's running, here we go. In the eons since the first primitive Zum communities took shape on the snowfields and ice caves of Prime, our civilization has spread and prospered. Yeah, we took over the humans. But we did. So, what we do at the very beginning of the game is very important. So, the more that we can snowball, the better. So what we will be doing is looking at our researches, and I'm thinking energy credits right away, because we won't need fusion reactors yet. Our ships aren't that advanced. And the physics, yeah, let's go physics. That will help us gain the rest of these techs a little bit faster. We have food, naval cap, and society. So we'll get the society research. Then engineering, corvette hull points, and army damage, and then plus minerals. We'll go engineering. We'll try to get those off the start first, just to get more snowballing effect. Next up are policies. So this is the way that we control how we want to run our empire, is all the different policies. So our war policy will be unrestricted. Orbital bombardment will be indiscriminate, of course. Resettlement is allowed. First contact will be aggressive. Initial border status, I always go closed. So I'll usually want them closed, and then if I need them opened, I can just open them to my friends only. But we want to be somewhat... we will go on a nutritional plenitude. Get our society used to eating a lot. Just so if we try to change that later on and we don't take such a huge food cut, we build from the start. Economic policy will be militarized. We'll need more alloys. Yeah, definitely more alloys. Trade policy, so trade. We will go with marketplace of ideas from the start, so we'll get that unity growth right away with a little bit of money. So for every trade value we get half energy and a quarter unity, which if we pump out our trade value, we'll get our unity up high. Robotic workers are allowed. Refugees, species citizens only. Yeah. Population controls are allowed. Slavery will be allowed. And purge will be displacement only, because we can't choose this one because we're not a xenophobe. Alright, any specific edicts will want map the stars. That will speed up survey speed and anomaly discovery chance. So we should be able to get better space because of it. Now we quickly check our scientist, which is resilient. We're gonna use our minerals right now to build another science ship. Then we will hit play. Ship design. Corvette. Auto generate. No. We will run a interceptor. We will have 50% shield damage. So this will do 2.28, 2.15. Why don't we have 2 mass drive? Yeah, no. 2 red lasers and a mass driver. And we'll have 2 armor and a deflector. We should have 2 deflectors. And we'll call this ATT as attack ship. And I usually do another ship that is a picket ship. So we do have some sentinel point defense, then 1 of each. Do the same thing, 2 deflectors, then nano, and then we'll call that point defense. Defense platform we don't need right now. That is more than fine. We'll leave that exactly where that is. And we will change our fleet manager. We're gonna retrofit you into the attack class. Bump you up to 15. And add our point defense 5, and that will bring us to 20. We will upgrade these just to get them. Now I like the fleet window because if I need to change any fleet out, I don't have to go specifically into each shipyard and build, they'll just build it for me. So construction, so we have a few more minerals. Why don't we use that to gain that extra 3 minerals that was in this system. There they are. We'll grab that, snowball that effect. Haha, snowball that effect. And let's just see. So I do have some mods running right now in the game, which I thought I should bring out. I do have the tiny outliner, which brings it, which is this outliner right here. We do have the beautiful universe, the pinwheel galaxy, quadrants fix, no names on map. Softer hyperlanes, flat nameplates, white stars, light borders, pinwheel galaxy, purple. Which I'll have links to all of those mods in the description below. And I do have all the DLCs except for Lithoids. I do not have that DLC yet. But I do like these mod packs. They are... they don't interfere with Iron Man or achievements. They are just decorative or what's the word I'm looking for? Interface. Yeah, they don't change any of the gameplay up, so you do get achievements with all the mods that I do have running. It just makes the game look a little nicer, in my opinion. So yeah, as you can tell, the backgrounds, that's the beautiful universes. Which, you know, is quite beautiful. See? Beautiful. And if you ever do play this game and you want to go into that movie mode, it's Control F9. And you can scout and you can watch in this game in this mode as well. If you ever felt like doing that. That was Control F9. So our lovely science ship will start surveying, so it looks like we're kind of in a bottleneck here and here, which is awesome. If we can take these two systems right away, we'll be in a really good defensible spot. Why don't we survey those like right now? Check how the Empire capital is doing. Oh, what we should do as well, now that I'm thinking about, before we do that, we'll do species. We'll set the default rights as default rights to every new species will be slaves. Whoosh! Love that sound. And soldiers only. Yeah, no migration controls. That's good. So we will set rights to the humanoids and we'll call them slaves. Now there's a few different types of slaves. There's the chattel slavery, which gives you more resources but less happiness. You have the domestic servitudes, which will just they won't hold any other job and will be employed as servants, increases the amenities. They cannot perform rulers or specialist jobs, with the sole exception as entertainers. So they can work in mines and food production, and any of them that are unemployed will create amenities. So if you have amenities missing, dump a bunch of domestic servitude slaves in that planet and you'll have amenities, which will make people happier. And then you have the battle thrall slaves. They have no bonuses to resource production, but make excellent soldiers for local armies. So their happiness goes down, but the army damage goes up 20%. We'll stick with the resources, up 10 happiness, minus 30. And let's just check and see if we have no migration controls. Soldiers forbidden. That's right, that's good. Another thing a lot of people don't know is on their planet screen. So right now we have the Zum, which I don't want working as workers. They don't need to be working as workers. I want them working in specialists or rulers. What I want, because I don't think their happiness 46% happy here, while the researchers are 61. So the workers aren't all that happy to be workers. They'd rather not be workers. They're in a stratified economy where these guys could care less. They're like, yeah, we're specialists. We love stratified economies. While these guys are like, no, not us. We hate this. So we have to get our main species out of here. So what we'll do is we'll try to build more slaves. So if you click on this tab right here, it'll let you choose what you want to build. So right now it's any species, the game decides. But if we wanted more slaves, we would just go boop. And now we're locked on to slaves. So now we'll only build slaves. But what I do want is more alloys, so we will use... We don't have any minerals left. So we will be building an alloy foundry in that system. And now that we are now playing the game, we have a new heir. Crown Prince Yardan is the new heir of our empire, and we're taking control of the throne. Let's see what you look like. So right now we have Emperor Elamino, who is industrialist, which is monthly minerals plus 10. Very nice. And an explorer, ship build cost and anomaly research speed increased. Our heir, who is currently 19, is an expansionist. Good. Starbase influence, nice. And starbase modular cost and upgrade cost reduction. Nice. He'll be nice in that stage. In 90 years, where we should be already good. So yeah, Zum is upgraded our vessels. Our fleets are done, so we can take our ship design and take this stupid guy and delete him. That's right. So we just have the attack ship and the point defense. Signs, we can't recruit anyone until we have 200 energy. But we will be recruiting anomaly discovery. Once we get this system and this system discovered, we'll send out that guy. We will increase the speed a bit. I will slow it down just so we can able to talk. The discovery of alien life. We have discovered alien life. Thank you.
Complete.
I have a mining station. We got our mining station. Let's go for the energy. Or the credits, I guess is what... energy credits? Which are where? Right here. Right click, build mining station. Boom. We can also do it from this section, but just remember, if you want to build a research station, it will build the research station on both the researchers. So if you just need the energy, go into the system and just right click on the planet that you want. Habitable worlds we will do, and you can build specifically on, say, the biology one. Construction ship, you can build it here for 100. Or if you don't care, you can just use the entire star and build here. And that will be 200. It will queue up both. Okay, signed ship is done. We will recruit this anomaly discovery chance. And I want you doing the interior. Hopefully you find a lot of anomalies. Have you going this way? We need to wait 400 minerals to get this new alloy Yeah, 400 minerals, so we're still lacking a bit. We have some industrial wastelands. So planetary features can be found here. It also tells you how many blocker tiles you have. Rare planet features, 0. So everything's just gives you a little bit more of this, more of that, which will change your districts up. But sometimes there are planets that have rare planetary features. Like this one has 1. It has a crystal forest. Now, what does that do, you ask? A crystal forest lets you plant 2 crystal mines without the upkeep of minerals. So usually it takes 12 minerals to upkeep a crystal mine. With this planetary feature, you don't have to. So we'll probably make this a refining world, just because then we can dump all of our refining stuff on there, and it'll just be a lot more, it'll produce a lot more. Because we can choose the designation. But not gonna do that just yet. So that is Zum right now. That is the world as we know it, or the universe, I guess, as we know it. It's been about 30 minutes or so, so time is running up. Please leave a follow or a subscribe. I've been twitching way too much. Please like and subscribe down below if you do want to see more of this playthrough of the Zum enslaving humans living on Earth. We are on Earth. So yeah, there's Mars, there's Venus, and this is Earth, which is a giant ice ball, which we should have fun with this playthrough. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I am the Introvert, and most of my people call me Intro, and I do want to thank you all very much. Have yourselves a great day. See you tomorrow.